ARI MELBER is a regular contributor to The Nation and national staff member for the 2004 John Kerry presidential campaign. J.P. Freire is managing editor with the American Spectator. Welcome to both of you. And Ari, is any of this really sinking in with voters when they're watching their retirement savings evaporate?
I don't think so. John McCain's problem so far has been a perception that he doesn't understand the economy, that he says conflicting things. He says the fundamentals are strong. Then the same day he says we're in an economic crisis. That's something Barack Obama we've seen say again on the trail. And that's something we saw in the two debates. Now you have, of course, this increasing negativity and hate speech really at times erupting in these McCain-Palin rallies, a disturbing thing, obviously, for a serious campaign with serious challenges. And the real question that you're going to hear Democrats raise over and over is, has the straight talk express become the hate talk express? It's not a good sign when you have the Secret Service investigating your rallies. That's happened this week, unfortunately, because of the way that Senator McCain is conducting his campaign.
JP, is it really hate speech?
No, it's not really hate speech. This is just the classic trumping up of the hate card, of the race card, and it's only because it benefits the Democrats. Look, if McCain and the Republicans really did believe that would help them to be raving racists, we'd be seeing a lot more of this. Unfortunately, though, no one wants to be a racist, and you would have to assume that a whole bunch of Republicans are racist for them to be doing this.
I don't know who brought up race. I didn't bring up race. You're bringing up race, JP.
Oh wait, no, that's kind of strange because you did mention hate, and I'm just wondering, what sort of hate are you talking about?
Because, as you know, as the newspapers have reported, you have people yelling out, quote, "kill him" about Barack Obama, a presidential candidate, at Senator McCain's rallies. You have people yelling out, quote, "he's a terrorist," which is a hateful lie to spread.
I love living in this world that you also...
I'm sorry, you have John McCain condoning that behavior. That's the hate I'm talking about. It's the hate that's in the newspapers. I don't know what you brought up. It's not what I was talking about.
Well, if you're talking about the hate in which someone brings up the serious questions about Barack Obama's judgment in selecting mentors that are 60s radicals who have never recanted their behavior earlier, well, I guess we can call that hate. I would just call it serious discretion and really looking into the other candidate.
You heard me mention the example of the unfortunate remark that was made at the rally that the Secret Service is investigating. That's part of what I'm talking about. Do you have a response to that?
No, of course not. I have no idea what backed that up. But here's what's the real question. The question is, are you going to go after Senator McCain every time he actually brings up a valid question about Obama's judgment, about his selection of mentors, who have been, for the most part, all radicals? And that is an important question.
Like who, JP?
Racializing this campaign...
Oh man!
Like Jeremiah Wright, like Ayers, like the weather.
When is Bill Ayers a mentor when all the proof, JP, is that sure Obama had a meeting at his house, but I mean, you know, Bill Ayers has served on a lot of charitable boards.
And he also blurbed his book. He served on a board with him. He chose to constantly associate with him. There's plenty. No, but there's plenty of evidence that shows that they had a long-term relationship when Barack Obama was just saying that this was just somebody that was in the neighborhood. Look, I'm not saying that Barack Obama is a terrorist. No, that would be ridiculous to suggest, and it would be wrong to suggest that. However, he has always aligned himself with people that have wound up embarrassing him. That shows an astonishing lack of judgment on his part, and something that the American people should be looking into.
You know, I want to run something that John McCain said, and this was after his campaign. He said that no one cares about, after his campaign said that nobody really cares about 1960s radical Bill Ayers. It was John McCain who once again invoked Ayers at a rally on Thursday. Watch.
We don't care about an old washed-up terrorist and his wife who still, at least on September 11, 2001, said he still wanted to bomb more. You know, that's not the point here. The point is, Senator Obama said he was just a guy in the neighborhood. We know that's not true. We need to know the full extent of the relationship because of whether Senator Obama is telling the truth to the American people or not. That's the question.
Ari, what's wrong with questions about whether Barack Obama has been consistent in the way he's described whatever relationship there is?
Well, when it's raised as a substantive matter, you can go back to the primary debates where this was already fully vetted. Barack Obama explained he was a child at the time. The Republicans want to play this 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. I mean, it really is pathetic, but it's the pathetic place that I think the John McCain campaign is in. Now, you don't have to take my word for it. If you look over the past couple days, you have his own former advisors, Mr. Weaver, saying that this is a low road and he shouldn't go there. The former governor of Michigan, who endorsed McCain in the primary, said he doesn't even know John McCain anymore, and this is sad. Ed Rollins, who, of course, successfully directed Ronald Reagan's re-election, said that, you know, it's over, and you can see that because nobody cares about these attacks anymore. Mr. Rollins said that yesterday. So you have a whole fleet of high-level senior Republicans really separating themselves from these desperate tactics, not only because some of them, I think, do see these as really wrong and need to stop, but also because they see McCain as losing. It's a sinking ship, and it's a desperate ship. The people who align themselves with it really endanger their own credibility after he loses.
JP, real quickly, you get the last word here. If it is important to talk about, why didn't John McCain bring it up directly, face-to-face, at the debate the other night?
Probably because it wasn't something he felt that was worth bringing up during the debate, because they had to deal with a whole lot of issues regarding the economy. I mean, people keep on saying that John McCain isn't talking about the economy, but he actually did address it. Now, as a conservative, I can say I didn't particularly agree with a lot of what he said, but he certainly did address it.
J.P. Freire, who was a managing editor with American Spectator, and ARI MELBER, a regular contributor to The Nation and national staff member for the 2004 John Kerry campaign. Thank you both for coming in. We appreciate it.
Thank you.